Hi everyone, and welcome to another edition of Smelly Sweet. Today, I start by saying I'm a little bit sorry about the lighting that I've got because it's dark outside now, so I could go with some artificial light to brighten up my life today. Anyway, today I might step on some toes yet again, because there are some things that I would like to address, some things I would like to get off my chest. Sometimes there's a lot of bullshit going on in the fragrance community. It is easy hiding behind a screen by a Facebook account here on YouTube or Instagram or whatever, without giving away your real name and your real face, a real identity. Just typing down, shouting out whatever you want, whatever you like. Don't ever need to defend your statements, don't ever need to look back again. That is the difference to what I do, because I also do statements. I also say stuff, but I need to defend it. I need to tell you guys how I reason when I build up to make a statement. It's not, and that is the beauty about the fragrance community at the same time. There isn't no right or wrong. You're filter free whatever you want. So that is a good thing as well, because that leads to discussions that can be nice discussions that don't need to call people things, because if you do that to me, I only say, well, it's my opinion, make up your own opinion. And I recently had a guy reached out on my YouTube channel. He commented on my video I made about Layton for a couple of months ago, but he recently, it was as I'm filming this today, so it was yesterday, he reached out and he said, don't buy Parfum de Molly Layton. It is a niche fragrance at a designer quality. And we started to have a discussion, and it was a pleasant discussion, ending out in me giving my top 5 list and he giving his top 5 list. So it was a pleasant discussion. But it made me think, because he said, I want my niche fragrances to be special and unique. And that made me think, well, what makes a fragrance special and unique? If you look at Layton, it has some similarities with Boss Bottle Intense, but I do feel that it has a higher quality. I do feel that Layton is more powerful, better longevity, and it just breathes power about Layton. But he felt it wasn't unique and special because it had a similarity with Boss Bottle Intense. So that is our opinions, and we are right to our own opinions without anybody coming to tell you that it's wrong or right. So it also made me think that at the same time, I don't know if it was yesterday or the day before, I saw a fragrance reviewer talking about x-oud from Swedoft, talking about that was a unique fragrance, that it was something he had never smelled before, and so on and so on. And I can't actually say that he isn't right to his opinion. It might be his opinion, but as a big fragrance reviewer as he is, I at least think that he should have known that x-oud from Swedoft has a similar opening to Byredo's x-oud. At least he should have mentioned that, because in my eyes he lost a little bit of his credibility by doing that. But at the same time, I don't think x-oud is a clone of Byredo's x-oud, as so many other people just shouting out, because I do feel that the opening is similar, but the dry down and the heart goes, already when the heart starts, it starts going different directions. So that is my take on x-oud. I recently did a review myself about this fragrance. You can watch it out on this channel. And even if I do feel that the opening is similar now to Byredo x-oud, I don't get the same feeling from the Byredo as I do get from this one. This one just takes me, watch the video and you will get what I mean. Takes me to that special place that I'm talking about there. But I also have some other examples for you guys out there. You have these two fragrances. It is Memo Paris African leather and Fragrance de Bois Parisian. they share six notes. They share oud, leather, patchouli, musk, geranium, and oud, let me talk again, oud, musk, cardamom. Cardamom was the one that I was searching for. So six notes that they share. And in the opening, one has lime, the other one has grapefruit, quite similar. So I don't think it's strange if people pick up on them being similar to one each other. I did it because I first smelled this one, and a couple of weeks later I got my nose on this one and I instantly picked up that is African leather from Memo Paris. Of course they are different in the dry down, but you do feel there are some similarities, and I have never heard one of these hoses being accused of being a clone hose. So that is why I feel about swedoft. I think it is injustice. I think it's unfair to accuse them of being a clone hose, because there are thousands and thousands of fragrances out there. So of course you will find similarities in every single fragrance. I do think, I don't know, I haven't smelled it all, but I do think, my honest opinion is that if I would smell some fragrance today, 2 years from now, I can find a fragrance that was brought to the market for 50 years ago that are similar to one and each other. Another example of that is Hindu grass by Nasomatto. When I bought this, I thought it was pretty unique. It was pretty, I hadn't yet smelled a fragrance like this, and I absolutely adore this fragrance. But smelling it from the bottle, it doesn't give me the same feeling as I do on my skin. But when I did it on my skin, and later on I got to smell another fragrance, I thought, man, that is just like Nasomatto's Hindu grass. And that is Tom Ford's Patchouli Absolute. And I do believe that it is the patchouli they use in those fragrances that are the same kind of a patchouli, which makes me think they are similar, because yet again, when you spray them on, they go in different directions. Another fragrance that has been accused of being a clone from swedoft is Cambodian oud. And it is being accused of being a clone of this one by Tom Ford, Oud Wood. I do see it, I do see why people just shout out that statement, but from the opening they are similar, but as soon as they touch skin, Cambodian oud goes in a different direction. Oud wood, I said, is just like walking in the forest a couple of hours after some heavy rain when the sun comes through and starts to dry up the forest. Whilst oud wood, and by Cambodian oud, goes in more like a driftwood kind of a feeling. At least to me it does. But yet again, we do have some examples here. Oud wood was released 2007. Cambodian oud was released 2019. People smell the Cambodian oud and starting to shout that swedoft is a clone hose. And I think that is pretty unfair. And the reason is because 2013 Versace pour homme oud noir was released. Pretty similar to oud wood as well. I haven't heard anyone talking about Versace being a clone hose. Another fragrance is Oud Noir Intense from Fragrance du Bois. Yet again, when you do spray it on your skin, you do get the feeling of Oud Wood by Tom Ford, also released 2013. I never heard Fragrance du Bois being accused of being a clone hose. So I feel that it's pretty unfair towards swedoft to accuse them of being a clone hose, because look, we are Swedish people. Swedish people, we are proud people. We take pride in who we are. We are hardworking people. We are innovative people. We do come up with things, and we can do other things than just building cars and making flat furniture. So I do take pride of swedoft. I do think that swedoft is quality. From the packaging to the presentation to the bottle, it is quality. And also the juice is quality. Another fragrance from swedoft is Royal Satisfaction, also being accused of being a clone of a fragrance, and that fragrance is Spice Bomb. Well, if you're lucky enough to own both Spice Bomb and Royal Satisfaction, here is where you can do a good comparison. Spray them both on both of your hands, on the top of your hands. and you smell them, you do feel that Royal Satisfaction is a deeper fragrance. It has more levels to it. It is creamier, it is sweeter than Spice Bomb. But also, when you spray Spice Bomb on this hand, 50 minutes later it has disappeared. Not that it does smell, but it has dried into your skin. Royal Satisfaction will glow on your hand for 40 to 45 minutes before it starts drying in your skin. So that is a good way of judging the quality of your fragrance juices. And that's what I mean. With the same thing with this one, when you spray it on, it doesn't disappear for 30 to 40, 45 minutes before it's dried into your skin. And I had the same experience with Cambodian oud. It lasted a little bit longer than the oud wood, so that tells me that it is better quality in the Cambodian oud than in oud wood. That is my take on it. Next time, I hope you, come on, let's comment down below. What do you think? Let me know. Consider subscribing as well. Next time I will do monthly fragrance rotation. I guess it's time for that one. Won't be what you're expecting because we had some pretty shitty weather in Sweden this July month. But until the next time, everybody, stay safe. Bye.